Did you know that the largest ship ever built, the Seawise Giant, was so enormous that it couldn't pass through the English Channel or the Suez Canal? This colossal vessel, stretching over 1,500 feet long, was quite literally in a league of its own. Assembled in the late 70s, the Seawise Giant epitomized the adage, "Bigger is better." But here's the twist. Its impressive dimensions also became its Achilles heel. The world is crisscrossed by a network of canals and straits, vital arteries for global trade. However, these waterways have size restrictions. So the Seawise Giant was too large to navigate through crucial passages like the English Channel or the Suez Canal. It's a fascinating paradox, isn't it? The world's largest ship, yet limited by its own magnitude. So, size matters in the maritime world, but how do these gigantic vessels operate? Let's find out. Imagine steering a skyscraper through the ocean. That's essentially what controlling a large ship entails. Now, let's delve into the intricate mechanics of these maritime giants. Starting with propulsion systems, these are the beating heart of big ships. They are powered by massive engines, often diesel, that can generate power equivalent to that of thousands of average-sized cars. These engines drive enormous propellers, pushing the ship forward through the water. The sheer size and power of these propulsion systems are a testament to human engineering prowess. But how does one steer such a massive vessel? Well, that's where the rudder comes into play. Situated at the stern, the rudder acts like a giant paddle, directing the flow of water to guide the ship. Turning a large ship isn't a swift maneuver. It's a calculated, gradual process that requires skill and patience. Of course, the crew doesn't rely solely on their eyes to navigate. Modern ships are equipped with a suite of navigation equipment. Radar systems detect other vessels and obstacles, even in poor visibility. GPS devices provide accurate location data, while depth sounders ensure the ship stays in safe waters. All these tools are essential for a safe and efficient journey, and at the helm of it all is the ship's crew. They are the brains behind the brawn, managing these complex systems with precision. The captain, the navigator, the engineers, each plays a critical role in the ship's operation. It's their expertise and skill that keep these colossal vessels sailing smoothly. And let's not forget about the importance of communication. On board, the crew uses intercoms and walkie-talkies for internal communication. For reaching shores or other ships, they use VHF radios, satellite phones, and even the internet. In this way, they ensure coordination and safety at all times. Navigating these mammoth maritime machines is no small feat. It requires a perfect blend of advanced technology, robust machinery, and human skill. It's a testament to our ability as a species to conquer even the most daunting challenges. Now, let's turn to the economic side of things. The maritime industry contributes a staggering $1.5 trillion to the global economy annually. Let's take a moment to grasp the enormity of this figure. This massive contribution is largely due to the behemoths of the sea, the large ships that crisscross our oceans. These vessels are more than just impressive feats of engineering. They are the lifeblood of global trade, shuttling goods from one corner of the world to another. Consider this. Over 90% of global trade is carried out by sea. Everything from your morning coffee to the device you're using to watch this video likely made part of its journey on a ship. This reliance on maritime transport has led to the creation of millions of jobs worldwide, both on the ships themselves and in the ports where they dock. It's not just about moving goods, though. Large ships also have a significant impact on local economies. Many coastal towns and cities have grown and thrived thanks to the shipping industry. Ports often become hubs of economic activity, attracting businesses and boosting tourism. After all, who doesn't love the sight of a majestic ship sailing into a harbor? But operating these massive vessels comes with its own set of costs. Fuel, maintenance, crew wages, and insurance are just the tip of the iceberg. The larger the ship, the larger the expenses. And let's not forget the tolls. Just like trucks on a highway, ships must pay to pass through certain waterways. These fees can be substantial, but they allow ships to take shortcuts that save time and money in the long run. In the grand scheme of things, These costs are a small price to pay for the immense benefits that large ships bring to the global economy. They are the unsung heroes of our modern world, quietly keeping the wheels of commerce turning while we go about our daily lives. Clearly, these behemoth boats are economic powerhouses. But what about the tolls they pay to pass through critical waterways? A single passage through the Panama Canal can cost a ship over $450,000. Quite a staggering figure, isn't it? Welcome to the world of maritime tolls, an essential yet often overlooked aspect of global shipping. Maritime tolls aren't just about raking in big bucks. They're part of a complex system that keeps the global shipping industry afloat, no pun intended. Let's dive into some famous examples, the Panama Canal and the Suez Canal, to understand this better. The Panama Canal, a 51-mile man-made waterway connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, is a vital conduit for international maritime trade. It's like a highway for ships, shortening a journey that would otherwise require circumnavigating the entire South American continent. Now, imagine maintaining this highway, the cost of the manpower, the technology, the constant dredging, and the environmental conservation efforts. That's where the hefty tolls come into play. On the other side of the world, the Suez Canal, another monumental feat of engineering, serves a similar purpose. Stretching over 120 miles, it links the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea. This strategic waterway significantly reduces the journey between Europe and Asia, saving time, fuel, and therefore money. Again, the tolls charged here are not just for profit, but to cover the colossal task of maintaining this maritime marvel. These tolls have a profound impact on global shipping routes and costs. They influence the decision of whether to use these canals or to opt for longer alternative routes. It's a delicate balance of cost versus convenience, time versus money. However, these tolls are not just fees for passage. They're also investments into the future of these canals, contributing to expansion projects, technological advancements, and environmental initiatives that ensure these vital arteries of trade continue to function effectively. These tolls are a small price to pay for the convenience and speed they offer. But what happens when things go wrong? Stay tuned as we delve into the potential mishaps and their consequences in the maritime world. In 2024, the Ever Given, a colossal container ship, got stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking one of the world's busiest trade routes for nearly a week. This incident serves as a stark example of the potential consequences of maritime mishaps. But it's far from being an isolated case. Maritime accidents, from minor mishaps to major disasters, have shaped the course of shipping history. They've triggered changes in regulations, led to innovations in technology, and highlighted the critical importance of safety at sea. Consider the Titanic, that ill-fated luxury liner which struck an iceberg and sank on her maiden voyage in 1912. The loss of more than 1,500 lives was a devastating tragedy that led to significant changes in maritime safety regulations, including the establishment of the International Ice Patrol. Or take the Exxon Valdez oil spill of 1989, when an oil tanker ran aground in Prince William Sound, Alaska. The resulting environmental disaster served as a wake-up call about the potential hazards of oil transportation and led to stricter regulations for the industry. And who could forget the Costa Concordia disaster of 2012? This luxury cruise ship capsized and sank off the coast of Italy, causing 32 fatalities. The incident sparked a global conversation about cruise ship safety and led to a comprehensive review of safety practices in the industry. These incidents, along with countless others, serve as stark reminders of the potential consequences of maritime mishaps. They underscore the importance of constant vigilance, rigorous safety protocols, and the continuous training of maritime personnel. But they also highlight the resilience of the maritime industry. Time and again, the industry has shown its ability to learn from its mistakes, to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity, and to continually strive for safer, more efficient operations. Because at the end of the day, the sea is a formidable force, and those who venture upon her waves must be prepared for whatever she might throw their way. Maritime mishaps can have far-reaching effects, underscoring the importance of safety and preparedness in this industry. The maritime industry is set to undergo a major transformation in the coming years, with advancements in technology and sustainability practices. Autonomous ships are on the horizon, promising to revolutionize the industry. These self-navigating vessels, equipped with state-of-the-art technology, will reduce human error, increase efficiency, and potentially reshape global trade. At the same time, green shipping is becoming more than just a buzzword. Ships are being designed with eco-friendly features, such as solar panels and wind turbines, to reduce carbon emissions and combat climate change. In addition to this, new fuel alternatives like biofuel and hydrogen are on the rise, further pushing the boundaries of what's possible in maritime sustainability. And let's not forget digital transformation. From blockchain technology streamlining supply chains to predictive analytics improving maintenance and safety, the maritime industry is set to become smarter and more connected. As we sail into the future, these big ships will continue to play a pivotal role in our global economy, all while becoming more efficient and environmentally friendly.